Morning friends, I Dr. Ravi Thurupmane from Sharad Institute of Technology College of Engineering. Today we are going to see about the experiment number 6 that is related to for exception handling. Aim of this experiment that is a write a program for exception handling. Software requirement as it is that is a Python 3.6 version. Theory first that is a what is exception. An exception is an event which occur during the execution of program that disturb the normal flow of program instructions. That means definition of exception that is tells to you if there is a normal flow of program, if any time to disturb happen, that is called the exceptions. In general, when a Python script encounters a situation that it cannot cope with it, raises an exceptions. An exception is a Python object that represents an error. Remember this point, that is a exception is a Python object that represents an error. When Python script raises an exception, it must either handle the exception immediately, otherwise it terminates and quits. The next that is a handling of exception. How to handle exception in your Python programming? There are some code is given, that is if you have some suspicious code that may raise an exception, you can define your program by placing the suspicious code in try block. After the try block, include the except statement followed by block, a block of code which handles the program as elegantly as possible. A syntax given of try exception else block that is as follows. See here in this highlight part, that is for try colon, you do your operation here, that means whatever operation you want to do, to type your operation here. After that, except exception first, if there is any exception, then execute this block, exception second, execute this second block, otherwise else statement, if there is a no exception, then execute this block. Just like your if statement, any condition occurs, any exception you are having in code, that time you type here exception 1 and exception 2, otherwise else block to be executed. Here few points to be remember about for mention is syntax. What is your syntax actually? Try, exception and else. What are the point remember for here? See one by one. A single try statement can have multiple except statement. This is a useful when the try block contains statement that may throw different types of exceptions. That means if in your program, if your code, if a single try statement can have multiple except statement, that can be useful for when try block contains statement that may throw different types of exceptions. You can also provide generic except clause which handles any exception. You also define your generic what means you are defining your own except clause also. After the except clause, you can include an else clause. The code in the else block execute if code in the try block. Otherwise, block does not raise any exceptions. Next point related, remember for syntax, the else block is good place for code that does not need to try block protections. Example of this, see in this example, we will take here the file example. That is a first try block here defining some of the operation here, that is a fh1 file pointer taken, open test file w, that means you can define it, you want to perform some operation, what type of operation you want to perform, open a file and open a file name, that is a file name test file, and that is for test file in w mode, write mode. If again you want to perform some operation, write something on that particular file, write on this second line fh.write, this is my test file for execution handling. Then you put your exception input output error, that is a print error cannot find file or read data. Else statement, print written content in the file successfully. Finally close that particular file. Output of this particular code that will be here display, that is a this produce the following result, that is a written content in the file successfully. That means this message will be print because what happened, you open one file, assign a permission for write something and automatically write that message. This is a test file for exception handling. That means automatically to print that message, that is a written content in the file successfully. Same example, second example we will take for open a file where you do not have written permission. You want to open a file but you not have a write permission that particular file. only you are using a read mode. See here highlight part, that is a read mode you are the given. That is again same code. Fh equal to open test file, then mode, you define mode, that is only for read mode. That means user cannot allow for the file something write down. But what is your second line indicate this code? You want to something write, that is this is a my test file for exception handling. After that, if you want to write this file, then except IO error, you print error cannot be find file or read data, and finally else statement return content in the file successfully. That means the output display of this particular program, that is a your error cannot find file or read data. That means this line you have put it. Why? Because you are not assigning any write permission, you are assigning only read permission of particular file. That means you cannot allow this statement for write something that particular file. Getting difference between this program, two programs. First program, whatever your write program, both are the same, but here you only for the write permission given to the user write something. User want to write this, automatically return content file successfully message will be displayed. If here user want to write something, but user only having permission read permission, okay, that is automatically that is a message display error cannot be find file or read data. Next clause available for that, the except clause with no exception. That means you can also use except statement with no exception defined as follow. That is a try block, you do your operation here, except colon, if there any exception then execute this block, else if there is a no exception then execute this block. Same as try except block, that is this. Now see, there is a no exception give us. That means if there is no exception, automatically execute that else block. Such kind of a try except statement catches all the exceptions that occurs. Using this kind of try except statement is not considered a good programming practice rule, because it catches all the exception but does not make the programmer identify the root cause of the problem that may occur. Okay. Next clause available for this experiment, that is for the except clause with multiple exception. Now up to here we have seen that is only for one or two exception now, but multiple exception available in your program, and how to define in your program and through the source code. Now see, syntax given here, that is a try colon, you do your operation, whatever operation you want to do, put here after the exception. See multiple exception, exception 1, exception 2 and exception up to n, that is multiple exception you can define here. If there is any exception from given exception list, automatically then execute of this except block. Otherwise else, if there is a no exception, then execute this block. Next clause available in the try finally clause. This try finally clause, when you define in your source code, see here you can use a finally, a block along with a try block. The finally block is a place to put any code that must execute, whether the try block lays exception or not. The syntax of try finally statement in that the try blocks, you do your operation for particular here, whatever operation you want to do here, due to the any exception, this may be the skip. Also you can be skip of that particular operation also. That means this facility available in your Python source code. You want to skip that particular operation, automatically you can skip. Finally, this would be always be executed. Just take a non-technical example. That means try and finally what you tell to you. Just take an example of non-technical example. Suppose you download any file from internet. Already that file name present on that file present already that system. Automatically second time to download that particular file, automatically assign number 1. That means finally you want download that file. Automatic system assigning number 1, system 2. Number 3, number 4, in this way assign that same file number and it can be downloaded. That means finally such type of a program. Now that application finally download that program 1, 2, 3 assign, finally download and assign that number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this way for the same file. Okay? Same happen with here try and finally. This would be always be executed. Okay, that means that time system cannot ask you this file already present, you want to download. Automatically finally you want to download, automatically that file download. That means you cannot use else clause here. That is went along with the finally clause. Now see the example of that try and finally. Try fh file open test w. Okay, you want to open that file for write purpose, fh.write, this is my test file for exception handling. Finally, whatever you want, error cannot find file or data. If you do not have any permission to open the file in writing mode, then will produce that error. Error cannot be find the data. Okay, now see the same example. If there is a same example can be written more cleanly as follows. That is, try block fh open test file w try block. Now see, two try block here defined. That means you execute want to finally statement. Try first try block you have defined fh open test file w1. That means you want to open test file then that is indicated here test file. If you want to open this file, test file, assigning mode w. After next try block you want to write something. Okay, that means fh.write, this is my test file for exception handling. Finally, print going to close that particular file. Whatever operation you want, finally print going to close that particular file. Open that file, otherwise write something that particular file. Sorry. Then fh.close that particular file and accept error that is error cannot find file or read data. Now see, when an exception is thrown in the try block, the execution immediately passes to the finally block. After the all statement in the finally block are executed, the exception is raised against handle in except statement if present in the next higher layer of the try except statement. Okay, now see here we will see the first program, that is a program Python program to handle the simple runtime error. We will see the first error key, then practically we will perform execute this program or not. What actually here we have defined one taken the array that is equal to 1, 2, 3 element taken. Put the try block, that is whatever you want operation put here try block. Second element you want to print. Second element percent of the percentile a of 1, that means whatever a of 1 that is this one defined as an index. That means suppose 3 element present here 1, 2, 3, automatically index assigned that is 0, 1, 2. Same that is a throw error since there is only 3 element in an array, print 4. If you want to fourth element not available, that means you index define a of 3, that means 0, 1, 2 available only element. Okay, consider indices, not consider element. 3 element available here, but indices start from 0 position. That means 0, 1, 2. Remember these things. If you want to put here, automatically error display and error occur. Okay, that means second element that is in this print statement, second element is display 2 because a of 1 you are defining automatically 2, and this fourth element not error occur automatically jump for this particular position. Second program you want to define a program to handle multiple errors with one except statement. Suppose try block you define a equal to 3. Okay, one value you have defined equal to 3. If a is less than 4, throw zero division error for a equal to 3, b equal to a divided by a minus 3, then print value of b. What is the name error given? If a is greater than equal to 4, then print the value of b. Otherwise, except zero division error, name error to be print error occur. That means finally print as a error occur value of b. Whatever value of b given here, print here and error occur. That is conclusion. Finally, this experiment that is hence we have studied exception handling execute program for the file that is execution of programs. Now see, we will execute it practically that same program. Okay. Now, as it is, we will go for our Python program. Start your Python IDEA 3.6. Whatever version of your system, start that version, and we will practically to perform that book the program. Okay. Now go to file and new file. First program that is for Python program to handle simple runtime error. We will type also heading here Python program to handle simple runtime error. Okay, that is for your program heading. We will use that heading, that is the hash mark for here. Okay, that means that is your program name. Program to handle simple runtime error. Okay, then here handle simple runtime error, that you can start your program from here. Now first take the one array element, that is a equal to 1 2 3. Okay, taking in your square bracket 1 comma 2 comma 3. After that you define your try statement, that is a try. What is your try colon, that means this statement whatever you want to write down, simply write down for your printf statement. Okay, after that write down your printf statement, that is a print in bracket whatever you want, write down for your particular print statement, then slash n if you want to put a new line, whatever you want to print here, no need for slash n because it's first line. Then second element, whatever you want to put here, second element equals to percentage of d, percent of your a of indices, whatever the indices you want to define here, percentage of a of 1. Suppose you want to define one element for here, then you can write down directly this. That means this double quota here, finish your for here after percent d. Okay, then after that simply you put again print for your whatever element you want, that is your fourth element. That is a fourth element equal to, again same thing syntax, that is a percent d, then percent a of 3. Okay, then after that you put your except index error, that is exception put here, except index error. Okay, then print whatever the message you want to print here, type just that message, that is an error occur. Okay, so whatever message you want to print here, now see here. Now save this program. First run this program, save your as user directory, that is directory name assigned for your storing all the program in desktop. Select the desktop, then for your Python programs, assigning name for your experiment 61.py. Then only one file available, you replace that file and run that program. Now see, there's something error in this program, so we'll again open that particular program and that error. Suppose this is what that you defining a equal to 1 2 3 try block. After that your exception, note that indexer to defining, directly define exceptions here, and that print that particular message, whatever you want print here particular message. After that to run your program. See, now your program now executed. See here, second element, that is a 2 and error occur. Okay, again see, what is your program? You define a equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 element, try block you have put a print second element percent of d, that means percentage a of 1, whatever your index is defined here, a of 1, that means you want to display your second element. Okay, this element, that is a 2, and next line you want to display fourth element percent a of 3, that means fourth element not available here, automatically jump for that except error, that is a error and error occur. That means if your program run that, automatically to execute that particular message display second element of that particular list, that is a of 1, that is display as a 2, and second message to display for the fourth element, that time not present fourth element in your list, automatically display that particular message and error occurs. See, again we will suppose change that value. Suppose a of 2 assigning here and here assigning the 5. That means here again display what is output of this from actually a of 2. Let me display value of b, that is a 3. Okay, and again for that is particular element, fourth element value 5, that is a display that error, that is an error occur. Again we will go for options, run, and run that particular file. See here, second element that is display, that is a 3 and error. See here that bottom line, that is the second element, that is a 3 and error occur. This is actually second element. This is not a of 0, 1, 2. That is for your which element? That is for your third element. Okay, here you go to third, type here third, again go to for run and execute. See here, that is third element for your 3, and if you want to display your fifth number element, that is a type for your fifth element, automatically display that message, that is a third element 3 and error occurred, that is for your message because fifth number element not available that particular list. Okay, this is for your program, for Python program to handle simple runtime error. Now we will go to for second program, that is Python program to handle multiple errors with an one except statement. Now again we will take the same syntax, that is a try, that is defining one variable value a equal to for 3, then put the condition a equal to 3 if a less than of 4 colon, put the one expression, that is a b equals to a divided by a minus 3. This equation you want to solve for using that a minus 3. Okay, after that you print that particular message. Whatever you print, that is a value of b. Value of b equals to print here b. In that case again you take for except block, except block put here, that is for zero division error. Zero division error, comma name error. This is name error also keyword, that is a type A, capital E, that means equals to colon. After that you print some message, that is a printing that message, that for slash n, whatever message you want, put it in your double quotas and type your message here. Suppose we will type your message, that is slash n, error occur and handle. Okay, that message you want to print here. Now this is your program. What actually here that is a defining one value, that is a equals to 3. If condition put a less than of 4, then b equal to a divided by a minus 3. Print value of b, that is particular b. Except clause we have taken here, that is a zero division error and name error. Finally print the message error occurred and header. Now we will go for first save that program, which is the experiment number 6.2.py, because second program of Windows 6. Now see the message display, that is a and bottom line error occurred and handle, because value is defining less than of 4. Now see, you check the value. Suppose you defining one value here, and again for run that particular program. Now run this program, automatic value of b display here, that is a 0.5. okay. If value is defined, that is a less than of 4, then and then only for their expression is calculated, that particular value is greater than of that 4, automatically there is a error occurred and handle, this message will be displayed. This is for your second program, that is a Python program to handle multiple errors with except statement. Okay, you both the program, you try for these particulars and to execute that programs, that is for related for experiment number 6, that is for exception handling. Practice of this both the programs, you can easily got that concept exception handling, to exception handling in your Python program. Okay, thank you for attending today lectures.